Respected Dr. Devi Singh, Mr. Kaushik, Dr. Durga Prasad, Mr. Vinod Mehrotra, Dr. Narang, Mr. Parthokar, Mrs. Manju Rana, distinguished guests, faculty members, and dear students. It's a privilege for me to be here on the third day of the orientation program of the Jaipuria School of Business. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all, especially the new batch of students who are attending this orientation program, signaling the beginning of the rigorous 2 years session on advanced management studies. My special thanks and grateful to Mr. Devi Singh for adorning this event with his presence. He is an undisputed doyen in management education in India, and we could not possibly have a more distinguished personage for this event. Mr. Kaushik symbolizes youthful energy in the field of management with his vast and very impressive academic and professional experience, both nationally and internationally. We extend a very hearty welcome to both of you, sir. The Jaipuria group has been in the field of education for the last over 70 years. My grandfather, who was a patriotic and a national leader, always envisioned that we should be into education so that we can empower the students and make them good managers and leaders in their own way. With this spirit, he started a college in 1945 in Calcutta, and subsequently we have been present in various verticals, adding postgraduate, undergraduate and K-12 schools. Recently we have also launched preschools, and we are proud to say that the whole group constitutes of more than 15,000 students. Our effort and vision has always been to provide quality education with the most ethical standards, and we feel a sense of pride when we see with satisfaction that all the institutes have been running extremely well and have been able to achieve the vision that the founders had. My father, Dr. Rajaram Jaipuria, was also very passionate about education. It was his commitment towards education. I will take this opportunity to talk to you something about our country and the whole dynamics which have changed in the last 1.5 years. We have seen the new government under the leadership of our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, who has been bringing a new dynamism to the whole country. The various initiatives and programs which he has brought out, we all in the industry feel that they will be transformational in this country. The Make in India program, the clarion call which he has given, is something which will convert India into a manufacturing hub. Lot of foreign direct investments will be coming into India, and tremendous amount of opportunities for jobs will be created. It is for these young children who are coming today and joining the mainstream into management education, who will be finding great opportunities in various fields. And India is opening up. The whole world is looking at India with eyes open, with opportunities for investment. The government is taking every step to ensure of doing ease of business and ensuring the competitiveness of this country, both in manufacturing and servicing. The other initiatives, whether it relates to Digital India, whether it relates to Swachh Bharat, Skilling India, and the Jan Dhan Yojana, have been very progressive and very encouraging. And I am confident that despite the temporary setback that people feel that nothing is happening in this country, but once these schemes are implemented, it will give a big boost to the people of our country. We must appreciate the fact that the world today is going through different times. there is a lot of turbulence. Europe, there is recession, and China is also slowed down. And within that perspective, if India is growing and emerging as a major force to reckon with a GDP growth of 7.2%, which is one of the fastest growing economies in the world, then definitely we can say that this country will be shaping up as to one of the most prosperous countries in the world. We have a young population. The average age of the country today is 29 plus. It is a generation for the youth, for the people who are sitting in front of me. It is a generation that you should take the maximum opportunity about. You have to ensure that you imbibe the right skills, the right attitude, so that you become and take this country to greater heights. It is important that you have those talents. It is important that you learn those techniques which are required for the new generation. I personally believe that the country like ours should provide a much better ecosystem for the young entrepreneurs. It is only these young entrepreneurs which will be able to drive this country in the future. I was hearing an interview of Dr. Narayan Murthy, who was founder of Infosys, and he said that our country lacks the groundbreaking initiatives. Most of these groundbreaking initiatives and innovations are coming from America. We all know that. But our country requires entrepreneurs who can pioneer this in the future. We have seen that whether it is in the area of computing, internet, healthcare, education, robotics, 3D printing, social media, everything is changing. The old systems, the old way of doing things is totally different. Today, there are new companies which are emerging, and we have seen whether it is the way we eat, the way we sleep, the way we travel, the way we communicate, and the way we engage in social media is now changing. There is an acronym by the name of GAFA, and these are the companies, whether it is the Google or the Amazon or the Facebook or the Apple. These are the 4 companies which have revolutionized the way we do things. And I am confident that Indian companies like Snapdeal and Flipkart and many more will be coming up in future, and they will pose a challenge to the existing things and the ways the existing business is being conducted. Friends, we are living in a very challenging and volatile environment. To be successful, companies are looking for people who are passionate and who are committed and have perseverance. Mr. Deepak Chopra, a renowned author, while addressing the students at the Harvard Business School, mentioned the 7 skills that are required by students to be successful in life. And those are, the first and foremost, be a good listener. When you are entering an institute where you will be doing management institutes, it is very important for you to try to listen and absorb whatever is being taught to you. Secondly, bond emotionally with friends, with colleagues, so that when you go into the corporate field and when you have to work with people, irrespective of the fact whether you like them or you don't like them, you have to team up with them and ensure that you work with them in a coherent manner. Thirdly, to expand your awareness. A lot will be taught to you in the institute, but that is not the end. That is just a platform to guide you as to what you have to do, and a lot of work you have to do within the library, in the internet and other areas. Interact with your friends and colleagues to try to expand your horizon. Every day you should feel that you have learned something today more than what you have done in the past. The fourth is the importance of action. We have to act. And fifthly, we have to be responsible for our actions. we have to own up our responsibilities. Because ultimately, you have to take your decisions. Companies want to delegate work and they will expect results. So you have to be mentally prepared that once you have gone into management education, your time has begun. You, from today itself, will be asked and get ready in a manner so that you can take up the challenges and responsibilities of being a good manager or a good leader. And the sixth is to empower yourself with all the skills and attributes that are required. And the most important is that you should know yourself. While most of us are aware of the external surroundings, unfortunately, we do not devote much time and attention amongst ourselves to know our inner core, to be conscious about what we are supposed to do, and to do with our mind, with our soul, and with our heart. Be passionate of whatever you are doing. Enjoy your work. And the more you enjoy and the more you are happy, you will be able to give happiness to everybody around you. The institute has all the best infrastructure, the facilities, and you have a very dedicated and the finest faculty members in and around the vicinity in Ghaziabad and Noida. Try to learn from them. Try to get the best out of them. And I'm sure that you will be very able managers and leaders, and you will be able to fulfill your own dreams and the dreams of your parents, and whatever vision that you have about yourself will be able to accomplish. There is also a good connect of the faculty members with the corporate world, and they will be coming to you and interacting with you. It is very important that you participate in all the events and activities that are happening in the school and learn from them. And try to develop your computer skills. Today we are living in an age which is totally digitized, and hence it is important that your computer skills to efficiency and your commitment in doing work. With these few words, I once again welcome you to the institute. Hope you have a great time, enjoy yourself, and commit yourself for a very professional career which will, after 2 years, bring you to the management and the companies which you expect. But you should have a clear objective where you want to go and try to push the boundaries so that you are able to achieve it. With these few words, I once again welcome you all and all the dignitaries on the dais so that you have a wonderful time. Thank you so much.